A lot of people get stuck in their building project because they skipped a lot of things before the building started. Building does not just start from digging of foundation. There are so many things that goes into building before the actual building begins. In this video, I'm going to share with you 14 things you must do before starting your building. The first thing you must do before starting your building is to know what you want to build. Be sure of what you want to build. What do you want to build? You want to build a residential house or a commercial building, or you know exactly what you want to build. Do you want to build a 4-bedroom bungalow or a duplex? Be sure of what you want to build before you start the building. Be very sure, be precise, know exactly, because some people, they will start with a bungalow, then later they will not say, no, I want to turn it to duplex. It doesn't work that way, because the reinforcement has already been done for bungalow. Now you are telling them to change everything to duplex. Because why? So before you start any building project, Biko, know exactly what you want to build. Know what you want to build. Do you want to build a residential building? You want to build a commercial building? You want to build a duplex? You want to build a bungalow? Know what you are doing. Know exactly what you want to build. That is number one. The second thing you must do before building a house is to verify the land. Yes, verify the land that you are building on. Don't just say, I've paid for this land, and you just paid. You don't know anything concerning the land. It's the day you want to dig foundation. That is the first day you are going to that land. And now you have carried workers, they are digging foundation. People will not come and stop the work. That this land belongs to this one belongs to this. Especially here in Warri, I've seen it so many times. They are digging foundation. Somebody is coming to tell you, what thing are they do for this land? Before you know, building don't stop. Before you settle case, some people, they don't even end up settling. Before you know, you abandon everything. So please verify the land you are building on before you start your building projects. Yeah, verify the land you are building on. Don't just go the day you want to dig foundation is the first day you're entering that land. You should be arrested. The third thing for you to do before you start your building is to start doing consultation and budgeting. Yes, you start consultation and budgeting. Now you know what you want to build. You are very sure of the house you want to build. Now the land you want to build on, you are cocksure that nobody is coming to drag that land with you. That land belongs to you. Like you stand gidigba for that land, now your own. The third thing now for you to do is to start doing consultation and budgeting. What do I mean by consultation? You start asking your engineers, your architect, your surveyors different questions concerning this particular building you want to build. Let's say it's 4-bedroom duplex. Now you are not asking your engineer, please give me quotation for 4-bedroom duplex. You are asking your architect, different design. How much will it cost you to design 4-bedroom duplex? You now start telling them what you want. Now just start asking questions. The surveyors, do start doing consultation with these builders, people involved in building. You start doing your research concerning the costs, so that you now know your budget. From doing research, asking them all these questions, you can now have an idea of how much this 4-bedroom duplex will cost you. Are you getting me? So you start doing your consultation. Don't skip that part. You just call the day you want to build. That is the day you start. Just ask your engineer, bam, I want to build 4-bedroom duplex. No. Start consultation. Ask different engineers for quotation. With these consultations you are doing, you are already drawing your own budget. You can have an idea of how much this 4-bedroom duplex will cost you. From there, you can start having inspiration from different people, different ways, mistakes other people did. You can now, start knowing that, okay, this mistake, I will not do it. I will not do it in my own. You do that, consultation, research, and budgeting before you start your own building. The fourth thing for you to do before starting your building project is to get your building design. Yes. Building design from your architect. And guys, let me tell you, when it comes to building, there are 4 major drawings you need for your building. It's not just the building design. The building design, the architect will give you the building design. Let's say it's 4-bedroom duplex. They will give you the design of 4-bedroom duplex. This design just shows you how your 4-bedroom duplex will look like after you finish building it. You understand? It will give you the picture of what this 4-bedroom duplex you want to build will look like after you finish building it, based on the information you gave to your architect, right? That is the design. That is just the building design. That one does not really give you the details information you need about the building. It's just the exterior. It's just how the overall look of how this house will look like when you finish building. Okay, so you get your building design so that you can have like an overview of what your building will look like before even starting the building. That is it. But the other one, because as I said earlier, you need 4 drawings, your building design. Then the second drawing you need is your structural drawing. This is the major drawing you need. The structural drawing, this is the drawing that gives the detail where the room will be, how many rooms, the bedroom, the corner where the bedroom will be, the side that the sitting room will be, where the dining is, the kitchen, how many windows, this one. That is exactly what you need. That is the major thing your engineer will hold when they are doing their own thing. When they are working, especially when they are doing the laying out, when they are doing all the drawing on the ground, trying to construct, the engineer will be with the structural drawing of that building. Some people, they don't know, they just give me building design. Building design is not, it's just to see the building. What you need majorly is the structural drawing. So that structural drawing will give you all the nitty-gritty you need about that house, all the information, detailed information. How many rooms, the shape of the rooms, the shape, the size, everything will be in this structural drawing. Yeah, so that is why you need your structural drawing. Don't skip that part. That is the major drawing you need. So the drawing will show you how this house will be based on the information you are giving to this person drawing. Your architect, you are telling him, okay, I want the bedroom to be 30 square meters. He go do am for you. So now with this structural drawing, when the engineer, because it's everything that is on this structural drawing, the engineer will put on the ground. Once the engineer want to start the laying out, that one they will now use chalk to be drawing. They will now be pegging and pegging and pegging. Those pegging they are pegging is what is in the structural drawing. He go carry am for hand. They say, okay, this is it, this is it, this is it. So if you don't have a structural drawing, I don't know. It is, except with a very experienced engineer. The engineer is very experienced before nothing. I just need 4-bedroom duplex. Then they will not be using headwork to do structure. But if you want a more precise, detailed work, get a structural drawing. No go to do head work. Come and be giving engineer too much headache. The engineer will be imagining, okay, ma did the room like this now, ma did the room like that. No, just work with your architect, get your structural drawing in place, hand it over to your engineer. Your engineer will bring what is on the drawing to the ground. Then if there is any amendment, the engineer will, touch 1 or 2 things, but the major thing is the structural drawing. Then another drawing you need is the electrical drawing, especially if you're building like a commercial kind of building. If you're building commercial building, like if you're building like a residential house, 4-bedroom bungalow, sometimes with an experienced engineer, you don't really need an electrical drawing. Some people, they skip that part. Most people actually skip that electrical drawing, but I will advise, especially if you're doing commercial, you are building a commercial building, please make sure you have your electrical drawing in place. Talk to your architect. They will give you, they have all these people together, all the electricians, everybody that will do the drawing will be, I'm sure most of the time, the company, the civil engineering company will have everything in place. So have your electrical drawing in place, please, because it makes the work seamless. All the electrician need to do after building is just to come and be fixing things. So when they are building, the engineer will know, okay, this is where the piping is, where the DB, that is the control switch, will be, where is the distribution, everything, the wiring, everything. All the electrician need to come and do is just to come and fix those things. If you have your electrical drawing, the engineer, during the process of building, the engineer will be creating this space for these things. Not that after they finish building, sometimes they finish plastering. That is when your electrician is coming to come and be scattering all the wall that they've screeded sometimes. Sometimes they finish screeding. It's now your electrician is coming to come and be drawing mark, destroying everything that they've screed. That is double work. So if you have your electrical drawing in place, with the electrical drawing, it will show where even if you are using inverter, where the inverter is supposed to be, where the distribution box is supposed to be. So many details when it comes to the wiring, the piping, everything. Once you have the drawing, during the process of building, the engineer will be creating this space for these things. Will be creating this space because that is what is in the drawing. So when this electrician come, all they need to come and do is come and fix it. So when you finish building your house, it will look very professional, very seamless, very like, no cracking anywhere, no stain, because everything was planned from the beginning. If you did not plan these things from the beginning, that's when you get to the top, everything now, you will come and be starting from foundation again. Please have your electrical drawing, especially if you're doing commercial building. Another major drawing you need is your mechanical drawing. Yes, some people like, mechanical, yes, your plumbing. See, once you have all these drawings I'm talking about this, the house go fine die. Like no crack on the wall, everything will be implanted. You know, when you are building, the plumbing, they don't already leave space, they don't already carve out the where the pipe go enter, everything, even the bedroom, everything has already been carved because they have the drawing in place. When the engineer is building, the engineer is working with this the paper, the drawing. Once they finish building, because everything will be ingrated into the wall. I don't know the word, like everything, like when you enter the house you'll be asking yourself, abeg, where they take put the pipe, where this one, you are not seeing anything because everything was inside. Are you getting me? Everything was inside the building. So before you start your building, please have your building design, your structural drawing, your electrical drawing, your mechanical drawing. Don't say Mo did not tell you. Then the fifth thing you need is your land surveyor. Yes, I know you've surveyed this land before when you bought the land, but yeah, the surveyor again is coming to survey if this building, all this design, all this drawing you have, you give it to the surveyor to see if all these things will fit into the land you have. So once they are with the structural drawing, they will now be looking at the drawing, the land, to see if this building will fit this particular land you want to build on. When you bought the land, you did the survey. That one is just to check the accurate size of the land, all those other things, the dimension of the land. Now that the building you want to start, you call the surveyor again to come and check if this building you want to build on this land will enter this land. If this building will fit, like it will balance on this land. Don't come and build as without a surveyor survey the land. Abeg, make the surveyor survey am first, whether the building go suit that land. Okay, now when you are done with your land surveyor, you need your quantity surveyor. That is the sixth thing you need to do before building a house. You need your quantity surveyor. Give your quantity surveyor all these drawings, your structural drawing, your electrical drawing, your mechanical drawing, and then from all these drawings, all these plans, the quantity surveyor will be able to derive a very close bill of quantity, like how much it will cost you, the quantity of materials needed, and the cost to build this duplex, 4-bedroom duplex you want to build. So once you are done with your land surveyor, you move over, and your land surveyor has given you go ahead to build this house. Like, okay, say you go fit the land, abi. Okay, now the next thing for you to do is to go and meet your quantity surveyor. See the land I want to build, see the drawings here. Oh yeah, give me the bill of quantity. Then the quantity surveyor will go through the building and derive a very close, because nobody can give you an exact bill of quantity, my dear. It's not. It's only God. It's only Oluwa, Jehovah Shammah in heaven that can do that. But this quantity surveyor will give you a very close estimate, so you can work with this estimate. A very close quantity of materials needed, a very close price and everything. So once you are done with your quantity surveyor, the next thing for you to do is to go and get your building approval or building permit. Yes, you need your building approval or building permit from maybe the community or any government official, anybody that is in charge. But most times, like here in Warri, most times from the community. You go tell them, I want to build 4-bedroom duplex. Another thing, don't go and lie, so that you have to pay for this thing. Some people now, they will think they can corner. See, now the community for the build area, they work around that place. So if you tell them you want to build 4-bedroom bungalow, whereas you want to build 4-bedroom duplex, they go see cash you. So make sure you tell them the truth. If it's 4-bedroom duplex, they will now give you permission to go ahead. If it's, let's say, a commercial building you want to build, they will not tell you, this place you want to build this factory, you cannot build this factory here. That is why you need the building permit, and that is why you even need to verify all these things. So now check, you want to build a factory in a residential area. Some community will tell you, no, you can't build that kind of thing here. They will now come and be showing you another land that you can build that kind of building there. So, but if what you want to build, they can accept it in that very location, they will give you go ahead and you will pay. Okay, you need your building permit or building approval. Then the 11th thing you need before you start your building is to pay your developmental fee. Yes, you need to pay your developmental fee before you start any building. The community you bought the land from, the host community of that land, you have to pay them something, because they are the one in charge of that land. If you want to draw lights to your site after building, shey is then you go and meet that you want light, you have to pay them. So you pay developmental fee to the community. After paying your developmental fee, especially here in Delta State, not even like generally in Delta State, like Asaba, it doesn't happen like that, Agbo, no, but here in Warri, after paying your developmental fee, you have to pay what we call cut off. I did not include this one here. Cut off. This cut off means you have to pay the community off so that you'll be able to bring your own workers to come and work on that site. Yes. Now, where this cut off gets tricky is most times after paying this cut off, people will still come and disturb your site. You still be settling. Concrete person will come, you are in charge of concrete. Block will come, we are in charge of block. Sand will come, we are in charge of. It's just a lot of hustle. Okay. So you have to pay cut off if you don't want anybody to come and disturb your site. It doesn't happen like that in most places, like in Asaba. You can build, even if you like, go to China and bring somebody, people from China to come and work on your site in Asaba. Nobody will come and disturb you. But here in Warri, in fact, if you are building in Uwe local government, you cannot bring somebody from Warri South to come and work inside the same. It's the same environment. You can't do that. You have to pay the community, the host community of that land, pay them cut off so that nobody from the community will build. But if you do not pay the cut off, that means all the workers will be from the community. Okay, so yeah, once you pay your developmental fee, I'm sure they will tell you this one. If it's the people that will allow you to bring your own workers, they will let you know. If they will not allow you to bring your own workers except you pay money, they will let you know. Okay, then the next thing you need before you start your building is to get a good engineer and sometimes a good contractor. Okay, a good engineer. This is at the point where you now start looking for a good engineer to handle this your building project. Okay, you need an engineer. Don't say you have all the workers, people that dig foundation, because you know all of these different workers does not mean you don't need the services of an engineer. It's an engineer that will read what is on that structural drawing and all the other drawings out. Is the engineer that will know how to interpret that thing on the ground. All these other molders or people digging foundation, they know, if you give them the structural drawing, they don't even know any. If they look the structural drawing. So don't come and say, I beg, I'll tell them, make them dig the foundation, make them cross on like this. You want to be your own engineer. Please don't make that mistake. So you need the services of a good engineer. Someone asked me in my comment section, let me get that question. He was like, let me read out the question. He said, anyway, Lady Mo, you have not answered my question that says which is better to use when thinking of building a house, an engineer or a building contractor. Thanks. And this person went ahead to comment again, you have not answered my. I'm like, calm down. You guys, you want your answer sharp. Anyways, yeah, the major question here is which one should I use, a building contractor or an engineer? Let me explain this part, right? I will answer this person later. Having a good engineer to me is more important than a contractor. Let me tell you, let me differentiate. The contractor is just an overseer from the beginning of the building to the end. It's just like, take school for instance, we have VC, the vice chancellor, we have lecturers, right? The VC is the overseer of the whole school. The VC is overseeing the lecturer, overseeing the student, overseeing all the non-teaching staffs. Everybody in the school is under the VC. You get it? But the lecturers are the ones that are imparting the knowledge to the students. Are you getting me? So now, you need the lecturer more than you need the VC. Some people like me, I graduated, I don't even see my VC for one day. I don't even know whether it's black, whether it's fair. I don't know. Now only calendar, over maybe poster, anything like that. But one-on-one, but I can tell you my lecturers, I know their names. These are people that will actually do the work. I mean, the VC, not to say that the VC is not doing, it do your own work. But the major people, you can't build a school without lecturers. You can have a VC. If there's no lecturer, how would the school run? Okay, so the building, the engineer is the one that will do everything. Everything that is on paper is the engineer that will construct it. All the structural work, the mechanical work, the electrical work is done by the engineer. Are you getting me? These things are done by the engineer. But the contractor is the one that will oversee everything concerning the building. So if you don't have money to get the services of a contractor that will oversee from you thinking to the overall building of the house, that will oversee both the engineer and everybody, just go for just the engineer. Because it's the engineer that will do the mechanical work, the structural work, the electrical work of that house. You understand? So you need the engineer more than you need the contractor. Okay, I hope this answers that question. I will answer this person later, but I hope this answer like clarifies that. Okay, if you are thinking should I get an engineer or a contractor will, some contractors may not even know everything about the house when it comes to like the mechanical work, the structural, but engineer knows. If you give your engineer your mechanical drawing, your engineer know how to construct am, how to construct the building to bring out where the pipes everything will enter, but your contractor might not really give you that detail. You understand? Yeah. Then after getting the services of a contractor or an engineer, but in my case, engineer, okay, the 13th thing you must do is to start knowing the prices of building materials. Yes. Now I know you've gotten your quantity, your bill of quantity from your quantity surveyor, but this is the time for you to go and do market survey. Go to the market now and start asking for the price of building materials, the price of building materials, the services of different people. Start asking the prices, get to know the prices of this, the actual prices, because the one they gave to you, when it comes to the time you want to start building your house, go to the market, go to these different places they sell these building materials, go and ask them for the prices of these materials. Okay, the 14th thing you must do before starting your building project is to start buying your building materials. This is the stage where you start buying your building materials. You start going to the market, and please don't make the mistake of going to the market to any of the building material store to go and buy any building material alone. Please go with your engineer or the person that is in charge of that particular stage. Let's say you're an electrician, you go with your electrician to where they sell electrical materials to buy the things, because if you go alone you don't know these things. Your own is just to go and make sure that is what is the quotation they gave to you that they are buying. That is just what you want to go and make sure that they are doing, and then so that you be aware of the price. You can also join in the bargaining and everything. But if you go, you don't know, if you don't know the quality, you don't know the exact one, so you need these people. Don't go to the market alone. Don't say give me quotation, and when they give you quotation you carry quotation to the market. Even the market people, once they see it, they're gonna say okay, this one you want wise abi, they go cut your neck. They go give you rubbish, you go carry rubbish go meet the people. Then the electrician go say no, no be this one oh, I say DB but no be this type, I say 2mm, you go buy 3mm. Because you, once they give you maybe the person no hear the wey you talk, he hear he carry 3mm give you. Assuming you went with your electrician no go see and go say no, I say 3mm. You no know the 3mm, you no know the 2mm, you no know anyone, you no know licosin pipe, you no know the different type of licosin pipe. You can't go by yourself. Abeg, I know say you wise, you know you wan shine your eye, but abeg use your head. Don't go and do penny wise for foolish. So yeah, that is it. The first thing you must do before starting your building project is to know what you want to build. Please know what you want to build. Then the second thing is to verify the land you are building on. Then the third thing you must do is to start your consultation and budgeting. Then the fourth thing you need is your house design. You need your house design. Then the fifth thing you need is your structural drawing. After your structural drawing, you need your electrical drawing, which is the sixth one, electrical drawing. The seventh one, you need your mechanical drawing. Okay. The eighth thing you need is your land surveyor. The ninth thing you need is your quantity surveyor. Then the 10th thing you need is your building approval or building permits. And the 11th thing you need is to pay your developmental fee. Then you now get the services of a good engineer and a contractor. A contractor, if you like, but a good engineer is inevitable. Then the 13th thing you must do is to start knowing the actual prices of things, building materials. Start knowing the actual prices of building materials before these things are things you should do before you start your building project. If you do not do all these things, all these boxes, you do not tick them, don't go and start any building project, because you go hit rock bottom for somewhere. Then the 14th thing you must do is to start buying your building materials alongside with your engineer or the people in charge of that particular stage you are building. Okay, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you do, please let me know in the comment section. Please like the video, click the like button so that YouTube will push the video to more people. Subscribe. Are you subscribed? See, if I catch you, you want to talk to me and you're not subscribed to my channel, please, what do you want us to talk about and you're not subscribed? Where you are watching me, you are not subscribed. At this point, I think I can call you a thief. Please subscribe. It's absolutely free. They don't take 1 naira. They know they collect money. Subscription is free. It's not like you are subscribing data. It's not because they say subscription, it's like follow me. That is what it means. They don't say subscribe, that means they will be collecting your money. Subscribe means follow this person, please follow me. Okay, and turn on your post notification bell so that you'll be the first to know when Mo posts a new informative video for you. Okay, and please help me share, Biko. I beg, help me share. Don't be stingy, don't be selfish, don't be greedy. Please help me share, abeg, abeg. I dey beg una. Like this, I dey beg, abeg, abeg, abeg. Please, Biko, help me share, okay? Share with your friends, your family members, anyone at all you know will find this video helpful. Please help me share with them, okay? And yeah, if you have any question, put it down for me in the comment section. For business, my email will be in the description box, in the pinned comment, also on the screen, okay? You can email me, then we can talk. Okay, yeah, I love you guys so much. Please, 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 please always remember that Oluwa got you. All these things, the first thing you must do before you start building a house, let me even say it. How did I even, oh, come on. The first thing you must do before you start building a house is to go to God in prayers. Go to Oluwa and say, God, oh, I beg, I want to build. What and what should I do? God will help you to meet the right people, and he will help you avoid so many mistakes if you pray to him, if you ask for his directions. Okay, so always go on your knees and talk to God about your building project for him to handle it. Okay, so yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Peace out.